Hello and welcome back to The Read. We're here for your collective read today. I hope you're having a good day, and as always, the intention is for peace, clarity, and guidance. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new passions, new creative projects. Let's see what the energy surrounding is. Ace of Wands also gives Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, so those may be significant. Three of Cups, Four of Cups. Oh, poor Four of Cups. Let's see, energy surrounding. Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups in the Hierophant. So this might be a new emotional offering in the realm of your spiritual and religious traditions. Have you been offered to, this is weird, but have you talked to some type of spiritual or religious leader, excuse me, recently about a new spiritual tradition? I think that you have these new opportunities coming towards you, but there's going to be a level of spirituality that you take on with these new opportunities. I think it's going to be rooted in spirit, rooted in the cosmos, rooted in your passions and creativity while also being rooted in emotion. That's interesting. Yeah, I just think that your spirit is really strong right now. And you're or at least trying to dig down into some type of spiritual or religious practice. Or if you're not, that energy is surrounding you. And if that has been a question of yours, I won't say fascination, but a desire of yours, maybe the energy surrounding you right now are incredibly supportive of that discovery and find, if you will. Okay, in the journey. Okay, so you might have already experienced trying to join into a spiritual religious community. You started off very confident in yourself, the skills that you could bring, the benefit that you would add to the community. But then I'm sensing some transition into sadness and grief, where those skills not valued. Your hard work wasn't valued. Intuitively, you knew that you brought much to the table. There's some type of rock bottom that you experienced with this particular community. It be like that. It really do. You try to put your best energy forward. You thought you were around people who were of an equal thought process, a similar personality, just people who you thought were on the same level. But there's some type of rock bottom you hit with that community, and now you're in a situation where you're kind of like, okay, I've done that. I'm kind of closed off now with the Four of Pentacles. A little closed off, which, I mean, if you went from the King of Wands to the Five of Cups, I mean, of course, of course. But there was some type of nostalgia, some type of community. So it wasn't all bad. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't all bad. Magician. It wasn't all bad. There was a little contention. You might have done a little sticking up for yourself. Let's see what this is. Six of Wands. Yeah. There's something about your intuition being very strong. You have a progression here. You have the 1 to the 2, the Magician to the High Priestess. So your intuition was strong. Even though everything kind of looked good on the outside, you have these 2 cups and the 6 of Cups energy. I think it was good. The things that were good, and the things that were wrong. I think those 2 things can live side by side. They don't negate the other. But you're coming out as the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I mean, you have them sitting side by side next to each other, the Magician and the High Priestess. So you are a step above all of this. I think you do end up parting ways with this community, and it has like left you a little bit more guarded. But even with being more guarded, I'm surprised you didn't get the Queen of Cups. Even with being more guarded, this is really crazy how you're getting all major arcana. I mean, not all, but like, really. You have the Tower, Justice, and Sun. So, okay, so there was a change that came about. I think that change was when you parted ways with this particular group. Justice was justice often is not done, but in this particular instance, justice was not done. There's a lot of wrongs that you feel were done to you, and that were not just that you feel, but that were actually done to you, you know. But you also have the Sun. Somehow you were able to leave this particular situation and find your sun, your joy again. Your passion and vibrancy for life. Oh, wow. Wow. And again, you have the King of Cups. Emotional. So this whole situation allowed you to develop some emotional maturity. You are no longer allowing breadcrumbs to be your meal. You're looking for substance. And if that substance meter isn't met, then you don't proceed. That's just how you're coming out now. That's just how you're coming out now. It is what it is. Okay. King of Swords as well. Let's round this out. Three of Pentacles, so you have community around you. King of Swords energy, I think in order to be in the King of Cups energy, you have to have King of Swords energy. Aren't air and water made up of like the same components, you know? Or have similar components in common with one another. And if you think about it, there's literally water in air in the form of rain. So these two are one of the same. They're part of each other. They both hold their symbol at the same angle. With a slight tilt in it, denoting some type of flexibility. Yep. Three of Cups, or Three of Pentacles, community card. So I think you do end up finding a new community eventually. So sorry this happened, but love the progression and what's to come. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.